Hello again, gang. We're back. Jayhuahua here. Sunderland on the road to glory. You've seen the thumbnail. I've made the thumbnail. He is here. We've got our man. How many years have we wanted him? Benjamin Sesko. Welcome to Sunderland. And here he is in all his glory, number 11. It has been a pricey old transfer, £92 million. It could raise to 102. Lazio have done well here. £25 million they bought him from Tottenham. To be honest, Sesko's not done great scoring-wise. Did alright for Salzburg. Tottenham he did awful. But anyway, I wanted someone who was a bit quick. Bit pacey. Well, he's got 16 on pace and acceleration. And you know me. If you've been watching the series, you've seen Marco 6'4", Lorenzo Luca 6'7", Cranston's like 6'2". De Silva's a bit short, but I like a big, tall, rangy forward. Benny Sesko. He just ticks every box. Here he is. We've got him. We've got our man. So what I've actually done is I've come back today for the Euro Super Cup against Aston Villa. Because I thought we're not going to get a chance to be in the Euro Super Cup every season. So let's come back for this, and then I'll come back considerably later in this portion of the year. Play through a good bit of the season. I didn't bring you the Community Shield against Arsenal because God knows we've played Arsenal enough in the last 12 episodes of this series. Played them twice in the last episode. They won the Community Shield. So, the league, Arsenal. FA Cup, Arsenal. Community Shield, Arsenal. Champions League, Sunderland. Arsenal have got our number at the minute. Gio Reyna in the 85th minute. We were already 2-0 down. But the pre-season has gone brilliantly. Other transfers. Okay, let's take a look. So, apart from Benjamin Sesko, Nicolas Guerrero, 1.5 million. Look at the state of his attributes. I mean, Jesus. 1.5 million for this guy, 18 years old, going to get homegrown at club. He's going to be a left back for years to come. Bit overloaded at left back, to be honest. I've got Celso, Guerrero, Innocenti, Leonardo. Can never have too much cover. Anyway, he is here. 11 caps already for Colombia, 41 to 50 million. Only problem is he's a bit inconsistent, but we can work on that. His balanced personality, and he is described by the media as a wonder kid. Nicolas Guerrero, welcome to the club. He's also got a reasonable right foot, so I'm going to train him on the right as well, so he can play both. Bit of versatility. Happy days. Ignacio de los Santos, he stayed on loan at Penarol. He is going to stay with us this season and play. I'm going to retrain him as a central midfielder as well, so he can be marauding down the middle, because we don't play wingers. Hopefully, his attributes sort of round out a bit. I'm very happy with him. Ignacio de los Santos, welcome to the club after your loan spell. In terms of people who've gone, so Victor Luiz, £29 million to Everton. He came back and I was like, am I going to play him? Am I going to play him in that central attacking midfield role? And I looked and I want to be playing Palestina. So I thought he's going to be ahead of Victor Luiz. Not on ability, but on the fact that I want him to improve and he's going to be homegrown at club. Victor Luiz has sort of hit his potential and he's actually worse than Ignacio de los Santos. Ignacio de los Santos is actually, apart from aerially, he's better all round, is de los Santos. So it made sense to sell Victor Luiz, £29 million. Happy days. Adam Hlozek has gone to Manchester City. He obviously didn't fancy Champions League football this season. He's gone to Man City, who finished like 9th. Mbappe and Haaland are still there. So City are going to be a force this season because they're not going to have any European football to distract them. Their strongest team will play every week and they are going to be a nightmare. Adam Hlozek, anyway, £44 million. Actually had a bid of £55 million from Lazio. He turned them down and I was offering him out, and 44 was the most we got from City. So big profit. He wasn't playing much last season. He did okay last season, but with the signing of Sesko and the fact we don't play wingers, Hlozek's game time was going to become even more sparse. £44 million is a lot of money. I thought, let's get rid of him because we don't need the transfer budget, but I need the wage budget, and you're about to learn why. So I'm looking through free transfers, and I noticed someone. Yeah. Gianluigi Donnarumma said he was going to leave PSG. And I thought, I don't need him. I've got Breno. And then I thought, well, Donnarumma is the best keeper on the game. Let's see if he'll want to even talk to me. Lo and behold, yes, he did. He wanted £300,000 a week. Unfortunately, I couldn't offer that. However, I could offer 275. If we just have a quick look, as I had a look at Breno and I thought, Breno's been fantastic. How can I get rid of this guy? He's been a superstar for years. That's why I can get Donnarumma in. Because of that. Look at the attribute increase there. And the heaviest, my heart is so heavy at this time because Breno, I just made him back up. And he's not said a word. He's literally just taken it on the chin with a big smile on his face. Breno, I love you. What a goalkeeper he's been. I hope he sees his career out here, but unfortunately he probably will leave. He's valued quite well. I could cash in on him, but I don't want to. I want to see that smiling face for seasons to come. So anyway, Donnarumma. Put the bid in, other teams circling, and his agent come out with a newspaper story and saying Man City and other teams were looking, and I thought, well, he won't come to me. He came to me. He's arrived, and here he is. So those are the two signings, Sesko and Donnarumma. We've not really bought anyone else. We've bought Emmanuel Vidal, who is another young prospect. He's not really rated that highly, but he's valued really well. Only paid 1.5 million for him, so he's going to be in the under-23s for a year. He's 18, so he might get homegrown at club, but I don't know whether I'll keep him if he's basically reaching his potential. I've kind of bought this guy for 1.5 million with a view to sell him maybe next season for 20-30 million if I can. We'll see. Dimitris Christosdodolou, again, young player. Some of these players that I've brought in, I've bought them for the under-23s with a view that the under-23s are actually going to be a bit more thriving and a bit better and win more. Because when you've got a team that's winning, your players improve more. It's just the way it is on Football Manager. So I've bought quite a few of these players for a bit of money. They're all rubbish. Just to be in the under-23s. He doesn't look too bad, to be fair. He's only going to be 3-star overall, but then don't forget 3-star for me now is you look at my first team squad. Who's got 3-star? 3-star is Mariano Scalvini currently. Awesome player. 2.5-star currently Sander Mas. Been playing regularly for 3 seasons. So we've got quite a lot of players that have come in that are going to help and bolster out the under-23s. Polydorus Panteliadis, been practicing that. Could you tell? 38 to 50 million. We bought him in for free from Dortmund. Another free, much like Zawagi. He's got some very nice stats. Early doors. Not a bad little polygon. Unfortunately, he's down 20. He won't get homegrown at club. But he might be good. Or we might sell him on. Who knows? In terms of transfers in, now we've got no one really we're looking at. Luis Ricardo is joining in, tomorrow. Let's have a quick look then. Luis Ricardo, again, about 7.5 million, whatever we paid for him. He's on his way. He looks decent. He's media describing him as an attacking midfielder. Thank you very much for that. David Lind, we've already had him scheduled for a while. He looks their business. Does old Davy boy. He's joining. He'll be in January now because his birthday is after the transfer window closing. David Lind will get homegrown at club. I am almost certain of it because he looks good enough to sort of slot in bit box to box straight off the bat. You know, he's got a decent polygon. I'm going to give him minutes. I am going to give him minutes. And then we've got Sorin Afrim, who also plays all across the back. Looks decent. Coming in for free. So there we go. In terms of outs, who else have we got? We've sold Ivan Nevistic, our backup goalkeeper. He played 2 games for us in 3 years. Made a £6 million profit. Fair play. Backup goalkeeper. Joe Gelhart's gone to Benfica for £10 million. Wasn't going to use him. Just wants to get rid of him off wages off the books and a bit of money in. Happy days. Leandro Carmo. To be honest, he was only worth like 15 million, and I put 20 million in, and a couple of people came in and they just kept upping it, and then ended up selling him for 27.5 to Napoli. So again, didn't play much last season. He was whinging, and I thought he's hit his potential. Slavi Paskalev is going to be coming back off loan. Let's give him the minutes rather than Leandro Carmo. He was homegrown at club, but I've got other players who are becoming homegrown at club now, so I didn't really feel a need to keep hold of him. Peter Vernon's gone out on loan just to keep developing because he's never going to get homegrown at club. He's 22 now as well. Mark Grayson as well. He looks very good. I was just umming and ahhing about keeping him, but I've kept De Los Santos and again Paulistenia. If I didn't have Paulistenia, he'd have stayed. But we do, so there you go. And that's it in terms of ins and outs. Our director of football, as in terms of recruitment team, scouts, where is he? Jose Mourinho is a scout for us. I don't get it. I've got no words. Just got the message come through saying Jose Mourinho's work permit application. I was like, what? I was like, there's someone else called Jose Mourinho who's coming in as a staff member, and I clicked on him, and it's bloody old Jose coming in as a scout. He's obviously retired as a manager. He just wants to become a scout now. So that's it in terms of the ins and the outs. What I will do, though, is I will quickly just bring you over to the squad, because why have we not strengthened as much? Well, Mario Domingos is not gone back out on loan. He is going to be playing our ball-winning midfielder on defend or our box-to-box. Good polygon. You know, he's got a lot of potential. Need to start bleeding these guys in, and I think he will do a job for me this season. Who else is going to be in and amongst the team that wasn't last year? Well, we've got De Silva, of course, as you guys know from last season. De Los Santos, again, I've just mentioned him, but I'll bring our attention back. There he is. Sander Mas, of course, Buenaventura, Clavio, Scalvini, and then, yeah, just Benny Sesko up top. So we're probably going to loan out Pierre Cranston. Put him on the loan list. I got a bid for about 22 million, and I decided not to sell him. He's hit his potential. And I've not sold him just because I think I might be able to get more if he has a good season somewhere. So I'm going to send him out on loan. But that's enough waffling on now. I'm going to get to the Aston Villa game, and we'll see if we can win the Euro Super Cup. I had a look at Jamal Musiala as well. It's because it said transfer interested. He wasn't interested. I got a bid accepted of about 170 million with like every add-on possible. Like I literally blitzed my budget to try and get him, and he wanted £675,000 a week. I only offer him 275. But that's a point where I've started to sell people. I've got £39 million in transfer budget still, and I've put loads in wages, over 800,000. Well, yeah, 800,000-ish in wages, and that's because everyone is coming to me now asking for new contracts. I've had about 5 that have come, asked for new contracts, and then they've had that little convo where you talk to them and they're happy. That's going to be short term. That everyone's going to want new contracts because I have absolutely nuked my wage budget with Donnarumma, but it was always going to happen. Like the wages were always going to incrementally increase, and you've got to sign those big players in order to regress. Anyway, let me just pick the team and I'll be back in a mo for the match against Aston Villa. And we've got Liverpool in the first game of the season as well. We've got a really tough start if we look at the schedule. Liverpool, Tottenham in the first 2 games, so we might be going into game 3 against Sheffield United. We're on 0 points. Then we've got a bit of a run where we can sort of start to pick up some points, but I'm confident. I've got confidence in the team. Now, Sesko's had a good pre-season in terms of pre-season friendlies. However, played rubbish against Arsenal, and I didn't want to bring him off. I'm almost willing him to do well. But I've got a lot of good players that can come in. Marco. De Silva. Can play up top, so not really a cause for concern. I've pretty much let all the wingers go, though, so we are committed now to this formation. We have got people who can play on the right, and not that many can play on the left, but never mind. Benny Sesko, tame effort. Still 0-0. Oh, it's not the end of the highlight. Al-Bishi wins it back. Well, Clavia wins it back, should I say. Al-Bishi just picks it up. Back to Donnarumma. Mine. Leonardo. Luca. Buenaventura. Benny Sesko. Hey, ho. Sesko. That's the new chant. Let's go, Sesko. God, this is going to get obnoxious, isn't it? 1-0. Clavio now. Benny Sesko. Clavio. Al-Bishi. Domingos. Luca. Big Lorenzo. Shows that 13 pace. Buenaventura now. Luca. In. Buenaventura. Scores! He needs to step up this season as old Osvaldo. He was too hit and miss last season. He was largely inconsistent. He was consistent and he was largely poor. Pockets of brilliance. Just his stats, he's just undeniable. He's got to be there as a squad player, but he wasn't great. Tony Mine loses out. Domingos now. Buenaventura. Out to Leonardo. He's got 2 big beefy men in the middle to aim at. Who aren't doing anything. Luca. Al-Bishi. He's not going to score, is he? It's not his game. This is a game we should be winning. But I wanted to bring you the transfer business, and I wanted to bring you something that, I don't know, that meant something. It wasn't just a random league game. I thought the Euro Super Cup is not something we'll be in every season, so let's bring you that. And here we are, bringing it to you. You're welcome. Encourage. Oh, God, they hate it. Right, Sandermas not playing great. De Los Santos, get yourself on the pitch, my friend. Domingos is playing awful, so Camilo, Zuagi, Camilo. De Los Santos to whip in the corner. Benny Sesko near post, nods it over. Who else can I bring on? Who deserves a run out? I kind of want to give Guerrero a debut, so he's coming on for Walter Leonardo. Brilliant. See, this is the thing. I've only two main signings this season. Donnarumma and Sesko, both first team regulars are going to be. The way my squad was, I didn't need much. Didn't need much. And I have improved the squad options. Like, people that have gone out, I've replaced like for like with younger players that will improve. So I'm very happy with the squad that I've got, and I'm very excited for this season coming. Luca. Guerrero. Oh, what a ball into Sesko, and it's 3-0. Don't you dare give that offside. I want Sesko to have a second. Oh, Buenaventura is absolutely shattered. Goal awarded. Of course it is. Great assist from Guerrero. 6.7. That's harsh, isn't it? Got an assist. Start off on a 6.6, don't you? Or 6.7. Donnarumma has that covered. I'm hoping the signings of Sesko and Donnarumma. Sesko getting key goals for us in games and Donnarumma making key saves. Breno did that, so I can't really complain, but I think there's going to be more instances where Donnarumma does the business for us. But as we go for the trophy, change to the yellow light because we're in yellow. Wiggling the microphone. You can probably hear that. It's probably awful for your ears. I do apologise. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. Of course, you probably saw it when I was talking through the pre-season. The Club World Championship. Yeah, we won it. We got invited to it and we just absolutely steamrolled it. Everyone was knackered, so it's going to really bugger us up this season. But that's it for this opening sort of transfer roundup. There's still a bit of time in the transfer window to go, but not really got any business I want to do to bring in or anyone I want to sell, really. So that's probably going to be it for that. In terms of when we're back, I'll probably come back for a Champions League game / league game, maybe middle of the group sometime. We'll see. But thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Take care, and I'll see you soon.